Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Monica Murphy here / Chucky, as you can tell. And today we did this really fun Halloween look together. Just quickly want to remind you to hit that notification bell. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to be over on this side of the internet with me. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing is I'm just going to do a traditional 3D foundation. So I have my little compact here, starting with contour. Just gonna start doing what I would normally do for 3D foundation, kind of chiseling out, adding dimension, all that fun stuff. Next, I'm gonna take my main foundation shade, just dot that on. Going a little heavier than I normally would, just to intensify this Halloween look. How are my dark circles today? I'm just gonna quickly color correct them with this shade called Frenchie. It is a lip and cheek color, but it does a really great job of masking those dark circles. All right, and now I'm gonna just go over top with my brightening shade. Now I'm just gonna blend that all out. I wanna like warm up this look. I saved my Halloween sponge that I don't care about to keep doing Halloween looks for. So I'm just gonna kind of even this all out, make sure there's no extra product on my face. So I'm gonna go in with some Bella bronzer. That's this guy right here. Just kind of dotting this on the high points. And then I'm going to kind of redefine that nose contour with a little bit of a warmer shade. And drop that down my neck. I actually did not have any plans to do this Chucky look, but I went into the Halloween store and I saw the sweater and I was like, okay, you sold me. So here we are. So I'm just kind of warming that up, blending that out. I'm also filming a reel, so I'm gonna be like turning this off and going over there. One more time with the Beauty Blender, and then we're gonna do some brows. I'm gonna use this brow pencil by Benefit. Let's see how Chucky's brows are. I think I'm just gonna go for a little bit of a thicker, same shape as my brow, but I'm gonna go just a hair thicker. So I'm gonna like draw my outline on the bottom and then fill in the top. Okay, so since Chucky is a redhead, everybody knows that, I want to add a little bit of a red hinge in my brows. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I feel like I'm gonna try to find an eyeshadow shade. Oh, this will work. This guy right here. And she is called Zion. I'm gonna pick up some of my brow wax right here and just spike up my brows. Then I'm gonna go in and give it that reddish tinge. Just the slightest hint. Now you could probably only see this really up close, but it did do a little something something. Now I did just dye my hair a little coppery, kind of strawberry blonde, but it's not red enough for Chucky. But I don't have a wig today. Okay, brows are done, looking bushy, looking nice and chuckly. I am going to quickly film a little transition in my reel and BRB. Okay, so I did a little wing liner and then I popped some of my brightening shade in the waterline for this eye, and I haven't done anything over here because this is the eye I'm gonna like chuckify. Chuckify? I don't know, make look like Chucky. Make look like Chucky, ew. So I'm gonna be using this little face paint set. I will link it in the description for you. I've used it, this is my second time. As you can see, I used it for the Cheshire cat look that I did. And if you're interested in that look, I will also link it for you. But I am just gonna start kind of doing some Chucky lines. I'm going to pick up, I'm using a paintbrush, not like a makeup brush. Last time I actually just took a chunk out. I'm gonna do the same thing and just put it on my hand here. Just find it easier to work with, and then I don't need to hold that whole thing when I'm only going in for one color. So I'm just gonna kind of pick up a little bit of this, which will be like the blood. So I am going to just start giving a little rough outline of where I want to put these like knife gashes. I guess that's what they are. And I'm just looking up at like a Chucky photo, if you see me looking up here. So now right about here, I'm gonna drag I don't know, I'm just trying to do a rough outline, okay? Bear with me. Okay, going to keep adding some scars. I'm gonna have one come straight down. Now that I have my kind of outline of where I'm going off of, I'm just going to fill that in. I feel a little bit like Spider-Man or something right now. That changes. I also thought, hey, this look isn't gonna take too long because it's only half my face. I am going to deepen up these red gashes with some black to just add some dimension, make them look a little deeper. So we're gonna kind of keep it on the outer parts, just kind of like outlining a little bit, I guess. I think this is the first time I'm doing like gashes. I don't remember ever doing anything like this, so bear with as we test out together how this is going to. These ones are tricky because I can't really see them. So we're just guesstimating. Okay, so once I've added some black, I'm actually gonna go back into red, and I'll just make a little concoction on my hand of black and red kind of mixed together, which should give me like a little bit of a purpley brown color. And I'm just gonna kind of soften this up because I don't want any harsh lines. Going over what I just did, and I'm gonna speed this part up just so this video is not too long. I'm trying to figure out, I want to like add white around this, but But then I also want to go around with like a shadow to like an eyeshadow to kind of just like add some dimension. So I'm like, what do I do first? White or shadow, white or shadow? The first thing I'm actually gonna do is try to set some of this so it's not so tacky. So when I go in with the white, we're not like mixing colors. I'm using this palette again. And I like took this end and dug out a little bit so it's a little bit more easy to pick up. And this isn't really red, it's almost like a pink. But I'm just gonna try to set some of those creams, just patting over top. It's also kind of adding a little bit of texture, which is cool. Not cool for a regular base look. Don't like texture there. But for a gash, texture's good. I don't know if you can see what that did. I can, at my view, just kind of added a little bit more tackiness, a little texture. I'm happy with that step. Picking up some of that white from the same palette. And I'm gonna use this brush. And we're just gonna start outlining this. I'm probably gonna speed it up again because it's gonna take an immense amount of concentration. It's like too perfectly defined, but I'm gonna like go over it and diffuse it. So I'm gonna just take a clean brush and I'm just gonna start like zigzagging over, kind of to just like line so harsh, but you can still see the outline. Pretty much turning those white lines pink now. That's what we're doing. Kind of. See, that is looking like blue or purple or something. So I'm gonna take some more red and try to not have that color. It's not the look I'm going for. That's what I want to do. I want to like take some brown eyeshadow and give some depth to this. I'm gonna pop out a couple eyeshadow shades. We've got Bird, Trust for a little bit of some deeper ones. I'll be using this little fluffy makeup brush right here. And first I'm just gonna use the smaller end and I'm gonna tap into that Bird shade. And I love that these are individual. I can hold it just like this instead of holding a makeup palette or pop it in a little compact. Now I'm just gonna kind of lightly add some shadows around. So my plan is to just dab into that eyeshadow shade, kind of outline. See what we just did? Then with the other side with nothing on, just kind of diffusing the lines a little bit. I want to grab a little bit of a warmer brown. Will be perfect. Sedona. And I'm also gonna start like kind of contouring my cheekbones to look more dull. More like a doll. Does that make sense? Kind of like, he has those like round cheeks. Just gently. Kind of. Exactly. See what that did? This one's a little harsh. I'm gonna diffuse this one a little bit. Kind of like a marionette, you know? Like really try to create that hollow right here. You know what I want to do? I want to take that other eyeshadow shade I pulled out, Trust, and I'm going to kind of just add this inside some of the scars where I feel is necessary. Kinda anywhere I see that pink, I'm gonna try to mask with the dark brown eyeshadow. I'm just taking some more of that other pinky eye. Shit. Why do I put on new clothes when I do stuff like this? This is a brand new sports bra from Seint. I just don't know why I haven't learned my lesson. Yeah, just picking up some of that like shadow shade again. Yeah, I don't know if you can see what that's doing. It's just just adding some more texture. That's what it's doing. So I am being very aggressive and digging into that, picking up chunks of it. Just kind of adding. Now the only thing I'm gonna be missing with this look is colored contacts, but a few things. I feel like they actually might be illegal in Canada. Now don't quote me on that, but I cannot find them anywhere. Like if Amazon doesn't have it, I assume it's illegal, because why the heck doesn't Amazon have it? I'm gonna scoop up some of that black. My poor hand. My tattoo's all healed, so that's good. Got my little handy dandy paintbrush. Now we're gonna add like the staples. So I think I'm just gonna go for it, like I've been doing. You know what I feel like I wanna do? I want to use an old eyeliner that I don't care about. So I just want that really fine tip, and I'm actually gonna pick up some of that product, and we're gonna try to use this. So that's the thin line that I'm talking about. Because you move your neck, and I'm gonna put a sweater on, and it's just low expectations over here. I'm trying to think of how many more audios I have left to finish this reel.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho! Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Only one more. So, add a little white strip through these little lines that I just did. Give the illusion that they are staples. This is actually a lip liner right here. Kind of line my lips. Then we're gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Heat Waves. And I'm gonna I feel like I shouldn't have done my lips till I did my hair. Rookie mistake. Inside of my lips, I'm just putting in this shade called Pink Grapefruit. Now, spray blood. This scares me. Like, could I just ruin everything I just did with this? Let's see how it comes out. You can't even like lightly spray a little bit. It's like all or nothing. Just go for it right here. Looks like I'm crying. It could be good. Just want it to dry. I found the fan, but it's dead. So I have a better idea, because this is kind of like the last thing I'm doing. I'm gonna go quickly, take out my hair. I'm just gonna brush it backwards. That's all I'm gonna do. Maybe bring down like, oh, I wish I had gel. You know, I'm gonna like use my son's like conditioner, hair conditioner, dry, I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. This is just my son's detangler, that's the word. Just gonna kind of try to make my hair look a little bit wet. And brush this through. Try to back comb a little bit. Give it a little bit of volume. Guess it's hair washing day. I'm going to yoga later, so maybe I can hold off till after yoga. I don't know. I want ends to look wet too. I could probably just use water. Just literally dumping water on my brush. Welcome to my channel. We do very professional things that are not thought out at all, but it always turns out good. The vision always comes to life at the end. Let's put the sweater on. Came with a prop. Reese brought this to me today, and I was so scared I thought it was real. It's like, where did you find that? Oh, my Chucky costume. But it's kind of scary still. At least he brought it to me, right? Okay, this is the little sweater I found at the Halloween store. Gonna try to put this on without... Oh my god. Touching the neck. I think we only did one side. Okay. I feel like the vision's coming together. I want my hair to be more wet. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, I hate myself so much right now. What are we doing here? How is my hair still dry? Like, it's concerning. Do I have a really dry hair or something? Yeah. This is Chucky. This is Chucky right here. Okay. Take that same bloody blood. Dip it. Nothing is happening. Try that again. Maybe I don't wipe off the excess. Okay, a little bit of splatters now. Can you see them? This should be done outside. There. Yes. This is what I wanted. It's just a little hard because I feel like it's really watery. There. Okay, we're doing good. I just knew if I used that spray bottle, since you can't just do a little bit, yes, I'd be screwed. Screwed. I don't want to do too much where this starts running. Kind of like rub this in my hairline a little bit. Why not? We're having a shower anyways. Is the camera picking this up? Oh no, the neck. It did get ruined. Okay. I have an idea. These makeup wipes are the best. They smell so good and they work so well. I will link them for you below. But you can literally clean up any problem you have. Now the only thing is those rings don't really touch these up. I'm literally just dipping my brush in that fake blood and just kind of making it look wet. All right, we're gonna flick the neck a little here. This is the really fun part about Halloween looks. Like stuff like this. Stuff you would never normally do. Flick blood on your face. And look, this really like melted in. Like it just doesn't, I don't know. Didn't stay very good. Do I like the streak? Okay, we're almost here, guys. A couple more flickeronis. Oh my gosh, the shirt has blood on it. Well, that's Chucky for you. Yeah, that one looks good. It's bleeding now. Yeah. My hand's probably completely stained. This makeup wipe's doing a pretty good job of taking that off. I'm spraying some of this in my hair. Probably shouldn't. Just hairline. Just hairline. See? Just to like a little, make a little more red. Just like that. That's good. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. That did it. I hope it doesn't stain and dye my hair. Probably will. you're good. Well, now that the look's done, I could probably go out there. Scare someone. Look, I'm brushing my hair with a knife. That's... Okay, let's finish this reel. The hair go behind. I kind of like the hair behind. Let's try that.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?